Sorry, I just had to throw that in there. Had to throw that in there. Had to throw that in there. So, welcome. Sunday night. Got a lot of good stuff to go over with you tonight. I'm really excited. Going to be giving away $50, $50. So let's see if it comes back. It looks like I'm back. I'm not sure what that was about. Went away and jumped back in here. So hopefully we'll stay live. We won't have any connections. I've got, I don't know why it's doing that. Let me switch over to this for 1 minute and see. Somehow it had like split screen stuff going on there, which is weird. So got it up and running. We're good. So one of the things I promised, actually, it was Thursday or Friday or something. I said I was going to come on and talk about cold prospecting scripts. What do you say when you reach out to people that you don't know? And you can go over that stuff. I learned all of this, of course, in Rank Makers, which when you think about it, everybody in typical network marketing, they tell you to go out and make a list of all your friends and family and people, which is cool, which is absolutely cool, because I know if I had a really good friend and he stumbled into something that was really cool and he didn't reach out to me and at least give me the opportunity to decide and look at the information, evaluate for myself whether or not it's something I want to do, and he didn't do that, then later I found out that he just went out and crushed it with it, I think I'd be a little bit upset. For example, about maybe 24 months ago, maybe 30 months ago, a couple of my marketing buddies reached out to me about a new rideshare opportunity that was really cool. The opportunity to be able to share an app with somebody, a rideshare app, with a rider or a driver app, and anytime they took a ride, I would get paid a small percentage for being able to share that app. It would be coded to me, and I heard that. I was like, oh my God, sign me up. I mean, that was it, and I understood the concept of viral productivity, and thank God he shared it with me, because 24, maybe 30 months later, it's just crazy cool. The number of income opportunities, I guess you want to say it, that I have put in place. So when the travel industry starts coming back around, I'll have that app. When somebody clicks on the app and they take a ride, or when a driver takes a ride, either one of the others, because I've got both of them coded to me, drivers and riders coded to me on either side of that table. When they give a ride or take a ride, I get paid a small percentage of that fare, which is very cool. Now, it doesn't come from the driver's portion. The drivers still get paid their 75% commissions on their side. I get paid out of a separate part. And the cool thing about that is a little bit different in this deal, is that in a normal rideshare company like Uber or Lyft, they're going to take that additional 25% and they're going to pay that to stockholders and things like that, which, it's their business. They can do what they want to with. This way, the company I'm with does word of mouth marketing, so I can go out and have a huge customer base of customers, tens of thousands of customers coded to me, simply because they sit and they code my app. They click on my app, they take a ride, I get paid. They click on an app, take a ride, I get paid. And whether it's 50 cents, $1, $2, or whatever, imagine multiplying that by $1,000. Anyway, wasn't planning on going down that road, but just wanted to share that with you, because in cold market prospecting, or in the opportunity, I'm thankful that he shared it with me, because if he hadn't shared it with me, I wouldn't be in a position now to set myself up for retirement a couple of years down the road, which is very cool, of being able to see that income possibility down the road, the opportunity to say, hey, when these people start getting in those rides, start taking that stuff. So we're not going to go there right now. It's a whole nother mindset opportunity. I hear so many people say people aren't traveling right now. Well, less people are traveling. If you go to I think it's flightradar24.com, there's airplanes flying everywhere. So people are traveling. They're just not traveling as much. People are going to travel to get ahead of the wave. So if you've ever been anywhere at any time in history, it's always better to be in front of the wave than trying to catch up to it. So we're going to talk about some prospecting scripts. How do you reach out to people that you don't know? So you burn through your friends and family. So let me back up a little bit about me. My name is Forrest. I live in St. Louis, happily married. I'm a social media marketing strategist. I'm a marketing coach. Absolutely love that opportunity, and on a mission to have no more empty refrigerators. So let's get into this. Jump into the script here. When we're done, I'm going to spin the little spinny wheel thing, and hopefully all my technology works because I've got the names on it. I'll hopefully share the screen here. If now here's the cool thing about it. You may have missed the opportunity for the drawing tonight, which is absolutely okay, because next Sunday, same bat place, same bat channel, I'm going to do another drawing. You can see the link is right underneath it. See, it's right down here. Go to 50.xtrmtravel.com. Go in there, enter in to win, click on the button, put in the code, put in your name, email address. You'll be added and you'll be put on the list. And the cool thing about it is everybody that's on the list tonight, everybody that made it in the drawing tonight, and with exception of the winner, because you can only win once, with exception of the winner, you'll be able to, well, you know what? I'm going to take that back. Everybody's going to stay on the list. So you could possibly win multiple times. So whoever wins tonight could win multiple times, because we've got 5 more weeks after this, 5 more Sundays. It's going up through June 28th. So every single week, I'm going to give somebody $50. So I would suggest you go get your friends, your family. You can only enter one time. No multiple entries. So you can enter one time. I can tell who's who on the list, and I'm going to add them to the list and make it fair. So you can enter one time on the list, put yourself on there, but you can invite your friends. So husband or wife can join if they want to. Share it with your kids, whoever you need to. Of course, they have to be 18 or over to play. So you have to be 18 years or older to participate. So please, if you're not 18, don't play. Let's keep it fair for everybody. But again, I'm giving away some money just because I want to, and because I have it and I can afford to give it away. And it's really cool to be able to do that. So if you're on Periscope, same thing. Go to the website here. Go in and enter, put in your, click on the button, put in the code, enter your details, hit save. It'll drop into my bucket. I can tell who entered at when, because I've got my current list set up, and I'll just add you guys to the list for next week. And next Sunday, we'll pull another name out to have to win $50. So let's get into the training. Let's talk about cold prospecting. What do you say to somebody when you're reaching out to them? And we talk about processes and systems and things to reach out. And you've got to set up your timetable when you're going to prospect. But what do you say to somebody you don't know? So had a really cool conversation with somebody, and I'm going to sort of back into this because she's like my marketing team buddy. We're in the same business, and we throw ideas and back and forth at each other about prospecting and marketing, which is really cool. But she sent me a message here. Let me see if I can find it, which is very, very neat, because we do some prospecting on LinkedIn. We do some prospecting on Facebook. We go back and forth, which makes it a very cool opportunity. So I'm gonna sort of read what she responded back, which is very neat. Basically, there's 2 ways to do this in terms of getting customers and getting prospects. So for me, on the customer getting side, it's a lot. The level of resistance is lower for somebody to come on board as a customer than it is as a business partner. And the reason I say that, because if you're a business partner, if you're going to go into business, right? If you're going to go into business, and this is me, if I'm going to go into business with somebody, I'm going to do a little bit of my homework. Now, they may shoot the initial idea at me. I'm going to go, oh, that's a cool idea, but I'm still going to go do my homework. I'm going to do not some background checks, but just look at the history of the company, find out where they're going, what they're doing, what's going on with them. And then from there, I'm going to decide whether or not I want to. And here's the thing. It's not necessarily the amount of money that I want to invest. It's the amount of time I want to invest, because as a network marketing company, the level of entry, the financial level of entry is really, really low. A couple of $200 or $300 is nothing. I was doing Starbucks on a regular until this deal hit, and I'd probably say $500 on going to Starbucks, simply because I haven't been there. I mean, I think I've been once in like the last 60 days or so, which has saved me a lot of money. But on the same side of that is even if you had to spend $1,000 to start your business, your barrier to entry is stupid low. And it's not the money. It sucks if it gets lost or the company goes debunked, just like any other business that you would buy into, brick and mortar business. If they go out of business, it's not fun, because there's guys that invested thousands and tens of thousands of hundreds of thousands of dollars. Look at the Arena League before COVID-19. There was people that invested millions of dollars into the Arena League, and they went away. They went away because of COVID-19. So that's pretty scary. That's pretty crazy to think that would happen. Anyway, so I want to talk about the prospecting and the scripting, what you're going to say. So I'm going to read this. This is very cool. So she had asked, what do I say to somebody after they sort of say no to the business opportunity side? And we're going back and forth. But she shared with me something that was very cool. Had a very, very good pitch on it. It says, thanks so much. And this is, I know I'm jumping ahead a little bit, but what do you say to somebody that says no when you reach out to them and say, hey, I was curious if I'm expanding my business in your area. I know we don't know each other. I'm working with doctors right now in your area. Well, however you want to phrase that part of it. And I'm going to come back in and get into detail. And then they say no. What is it? What do you say to them when they say no? So you say, this is like the perfect answer. Thanks so much for taking time to reply. Each month through my business, I'm able to offer a limited number of free lifetime memberships to our exclusive savings platform. You can save up to 35%, blah, 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 blah. I have X number of memberships left to give away this month, and she uses 3. Would they be useful to you? Would it be useful to you? Now, I like to say, and that's an absolutely perfect script. So coming back to say, hey, you can save up to 35% on, X, so on and so forth, which is very, very cool. So you're going to ask them basically, would you be open? And I like to say this, a couple of my friends have an online shopping club. So in the same situation, be each month, you can give free exclusive giveaways, or however you want to word that. I'm curious if you might be able to take a look at our product lineup to see if it might be a fit for you and your family. So if they say no to the business side, always go back for the close on the customer side. Hey, thanks for your quick reply. I truly appreciate it. Thanks for your quick reply. Thanks for a professional reply. However you want to say it. I just say thanks for the quick reply. Curious if you might be able to take a look at our product lineup to see if it might be a fit for you and your family. If you are, let me know and I'll send you some information. And that way, it's simple, because you're not going to say if not, that's absolutely okay, no big deal, because you've already said that once and it sounds a little weird because you said that on a prospecting message. So let's say you reach out to them, give this example, you reach out to them and say, hey, I'm curious, I'm expanding. I know we don't really know each other, or on LinkedIn and be, hey, hey, Sean, thanks for the connection, really appreciate it. Just getting straight to the point. I know we don't really know each other. However, I'm expanding my business into the Dallas area. I've been working closely with, let's say Sean is a truck driver. I've been working very close with truck drivers. I'm curious if you might be able to take a look at what I do to earn a little bit extra money on the side. If you are, let me know. I'll send you some information. If not, no worries, no big deal. And then again, I always on LinkedIn, I always put my signature down there with my name, my phone number, and my city that I'm messaging from. If he comes back with, sure, hey, great, send me some information. Now, I did that today. I did 147 follow-ups today, and I sent out 13, I think it was 13 presentation videos. And I've got a bunch of follow-ups sent. And as a result of the follow-ups from that side, I ended up adding 13 customers today. And I'm not saying that to brag. I'm saying it's like once you get into a system and you know what to say to people, you can have a dialogue on either side of that table. So you reach out to somebody, you can address the elephant in the room. If you're on Facebook, let's say you're on Facebook and you're reaching out to people you don't know, maybe on a page or something, you reach out to them and say, hey, I know we don't know each other. Or if maybe they're a casual friend on Facebook, maybe you've never had a conversation with them, you can say, hey, I know we've never got a chance to talk. I know we don't really know each other. However, I'm expanding my business into your areas. Curious if you might be able to take a look at what I'm doing. If not, that's absolutely okay, no big deal. And that's a comment, and you can tailor that just a little bit, but the things that you want to address in the room, one is you want to address the elephant in the room. If you're cold, we're talking about cold prospecting. If you don't know them very well, say, hey, I know we don't know each other, or we don't know each other very well. Maybe you connected with them either on LinkedIn or on Facebook, but you've never really had a conversation with them and dug into it. A cool thing about LinkedIn is they put their bio over there on the side. Now, last night I talked about your target avatars, who the people you are. You should target people that are interested in the 5 things that you like to do. I'm interested in bicycling and motorcycling, and I love cars and travel and marketing, things like that. So I'm going to go out and look for people in those industries, in those fields. Sales, I have a huge sales background, so it's easy for me to talk to sales guys that are in the industry, that are in the business. that have been in sales for quite a while, and I can talk to them because I know the majority of people that are in sales at the end of the month, they hit their whatever their number is. The next day they're back to zero, right? So being able to offer them an opportunity that they can do as a side hustle, so that while they're doing their 30 days, earn money and then get paid, you know, on whatever day their commission comes, is that they have a way to create a residual income as a side hustle, maybe spend, you know, 30, 45 minutes a day or whatever they need to, building a little side income that grows and grows and grows and grows and grows and grows. How does the giveaway work, if you don't mind me asking? I'm going to come right back to that here. So for those of you that don't know, the giveaway works like this. Every Sunday night, right after I do my live, I'm going to pull a name out of the hat. Actually, I put it on the spinning wheel thing, and I'll show you guys here. Hopefully, if the screen share works, I'll spin the wheel, and I'm going to pick a name out of the hat. Now, for tonight's drawing, it's over already because you have to have your entry in before I go live. But the cool thing about it is, for the entry for the $50, you simply go to this website right over here. Go right over here to 50.xtrmtravel.com, put your details in there, and next Sunday you'll be eligible to be in the drawing, and you'll also be eligible to be in the following drawings all the way up through the 28th. So hopefully that answered your question. Just go to the site, enter in your details, and then I'm going to put it on a spin thing, and every Sunday night through June, I will pull your name out of the hat, or I'll do the spinning wheel actually, and it'll pick a name. It's a random wheel picker name thing. You just put names on the list and you hit spin, and it picks out a name, which is really cool. So that's how that works. So if you like to play, make sure you do this. Share it with your friends and family. Have them go to the website and do that. So let's go back to talking about the prospecting side. So you're reaching out to people. You're addressing the elephant in the room. Hey, I know we don't know each other. Or on LinkedIn, hey, thanks for the connection. I know we don't know each other. I like to say thanks for the connection. Hey, getting straight to the point. Or I'm a get straight to the point kind of guy. I'm expanding my business into your area. I work very closely with whatever profession they're in. I work very closely with doctors, plumbers, lawyers, dentists. It doesn't really matter what that is, because I work with them. I mean, I've got all types of those people in my business that I work with and on my team. So I work closely with those types of people. Curious if you might be open to taking a look at what I do to earn a little bit extra money on the side that doesn't currently interfere with what I do for my full-time daytime job. Now, the reason I say that is because I want to make that relatable to them. I want them to know that I have a full-time hustle, which I do. I put in about 55 hours a week. I have a full-time hustle.
I don't know why it's blurry.
I don't know either.
Just wanted to let you know.
Okay, thanks. Thank you, beautiful. So hopefully you guys are seeing me okay. The video's coming in pretty good. I don't know. It might be my camera being a little bit funky, so if I'm blurry, I apologize. It looks clear as day on my end. Somebody just sent me a message, said I'm interested, so I'll have to let them enroll and get set up for next week. Plumbers, lawyers, dentists, it doesn't really matter what that is. Yeah, that does look blurry, doesn't it? So if I look a little bit blurry, guys, you guys look, it looks clear as day on my end. So I'm not sure what that's all about. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that's all about. I don't know why it's blurry, why it's funky. But anyway, cool deal. So anyway, to enter in the giveaway, go to 50.xtrmtravel.com. Enter your details. Click on the button down there. Put in your code. Enter in your details. Hit save. Make sure you save your login and credentials, and go in and check out the site. And next week, right after my live, I'll put everybody's name in. Everybody's name will be in the hat. I'll hit the spin deal. And the cool thing about it is the winner that wins tonight will have 5 other chances to win again. So who knows? It'll be cool. You could win multiple times. The sooner you enter, the better. And of course, people who haven't entered tonight already, sorry you missed this week's deal, but we'll get you added into the next one. So let's go back to talking about prospecting and scripts. So you're reaching out to somebody, you're addressing the elephant in the room, right? You're saying, I know we don't know each other, or we just connected on LinkedIn, or whatever the case is. I work closely with whatever their profession is, or I'm expanding my business into your area. I was curious if you might be open to taking a look at what I do to earn a little bit extra money on the side. If not, absolutely okay, no big deal. Let me know either way. And again, I've addressed the elephant in the room. I've told them why I'm reaching out to them and prospecting. If they say no, then my reply would be, great, appreciate the quick reply. curious if you might be open to taking a look to see if my products or service might benefit your family, or curious if you might be open to taking a look, just like the doctor said here in her message. She talked about, let me go back and read it here. Dang it, I lost it. Ooh, I hate Facebook sometimes. Let's see. Here we go. In terms of the script, is, thanks so much for taking the time to reply. Each month through my business, I'm able to offer a limited number of free lifetime memberships. So whatever works for you to get them to take a look at your product lineup or move them in towards a customer, because customers, the cool thing about customers, once they fall in love with your product, they're not going to go anywhere. So in terms of recruiting and bringing on business partners, a little bit longer barrier to entry to get them, because you want them to take a look at a sizzle presentation. You want to get them on a Zoom. You want to get them introduced to your team. You want to make sure they have an understanding. Then, of course, you got to go into the mode of making sure that they have the tools to reach out to people. So you make sure they understand that the exact same script that I use to recruit you and prospect you, you can use that exact same script, the exact same video that I shared with you to take a look and build your interest. You can use that exact same video so they understand that it's a very, very simple process. Is it easy? No, because you've got to reach out to a lot of people. Not everybody's ready to go right now, even though they say they're interested right now. They may not be ready to go right now, or they might be interested in having a part-time, side-time hustle. They just may not be interested or in what you have, right? So just because they say, yeah, they're interested, doesn't mean they're interested in CBD oil or ketones or weight loss or exercise or marketing stuff or whatever it is. They may not be interested in that type of business, but they are looking for something as a side hustle. So what you do, right, what you do is when they come back and they say they're not interested, you can also, if they say I'm not interested, what are you looking to do? What kind of, looks like I'm back, so I don't know why that keeps popping in and out like that. Let me close down some of this stuff to make sure I don't have too much going on in the background. Keep jumping off here. I think it's my camera connection into my laptop that's giving me some issues. Let me close down some of these portals here. Apologize for all the fuzziness here, but close that down, close that down. We'll get this back here. Close that down, close that down. Let's close it down. There we go. I think I'm still up, so hopefully we're still running. So really quick. So hopefully you got some value from that. If you understand the prospecting, if you would like my prospecting scripts, if you'd like the exact scripts that I use, shoot me a private message. I'll get you those scripts to use for your prospecting business or whatever it is that you need. Somebody commented. Let me jump over to comments back over here. Hey, LaRonda, thanks for swinging by. I really appreciate it. So again, if you like those prospecting scripts, feel free to shoot me a private message. I'll get those over to you. Again, for those, if you haven't had a chance to enter, go to the site below here, the 50.xtrmtravel.com, and enter. Again, I'm giving $50 away. And if you are currently an iBoomerang rep, please don't enter. Please, that's not going to be fair to anybody else, because I want to give money away to people that aren't in our business. So if you're in the business, don't enter. You can, however, go run your own contest, and that would be a real cool opportunity there. So I'm going to jump over here to my spin the wheel deal, and hopefully it works. Let's go to full screen up on this side, and I'm going to do an attempted screen share. Hopefully everything works. So fingers crossed. If for some reason the screen share does not work, yeah, thanks, babe. You said it's coming in better now. I guess she can't hear me. She's down the hall. So if I'm going to do the screen share. If for some reason the screen share doesn't work, or I drop offline or get interrupted, what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and spin the wheel. Then I'll just share below who the winner is. Of course, I have all their contact details. I've got their name and phone number, and I will shoot them a text message and let them know that they won. So hopefully this works because I think this is always cool. If you don't see your name on the list, maybe you can get on the list and be on here next week. So let's do a screen share up here, and screen sharing. I've got 2 monitors going on. Oh, that's cool. Let's keep our fingers crossed, you guys. Let's click on this one. Let's hit the screen share side of this. Okay, got that going on. We are up and up and up. Cool. So I'm going to tap on this, and we're going to hit run and see who the winner is. Isn't this cool? It's winning, it's spinning. We got to get a lot more names on here. Bam! Jennifer Gonzalez won. Woo. So I will shoot Jennifer a message. She will be ecstatic that she won the giveaway. So very cool. Congratulations, Jennifer. So again, if you want to be entered to win the contest or entered to win the $50 giveaway, make sure you go to the 50.xtrmtravel.com, enter your details there, get set up for next week, because the cool thing about it is Jennifer won this week. She's also going to be in next week's contest, the contest after that, the contest after that, the contest after that, the contest after that. So absolutely awesome opportunity to win. And somebody had jumped on the Periscope, NYC2425. I'm not sure who you are. So when you go to the contest, you'll have to have your real name and your email and your phone number so I can contact you and get your details. So anyone on Periscope, or if you're catching this over on YouTube or our travel page, feel free to absolutely enter to win the contest and see if you can get $50 sent to you. So this is Forrest out in St. Louis. If you want those scripts that I use for prospecting, shoot me a private message. I'll get those over to you. I love you. Jesus loves you. There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. No more empty refrigerators. Go out and make an extreme impact. Peace out. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.